Hi there! I thought I would post a few clips from TikTok. These have to do with questions that I have for Christians. Christians like to walk around and imagine themselves to be good people. So I have a question for you good people. How long would you be able to stand watching a complete stranger be tortured? You're sitting in the same room with this person and you're watching them being tortured. How long could you stand it? A minute? A half hour? You're a good person, right? I would think you wouldn't be able to stand it for very long. An hour? A day? A year? How about forever? Would you be able to stand knowing that this complete stranger is being tortured forever? And their only crime is that they weren't able to believe in something and they were being honest about it? Would you be able to stand it? What about if it's 1 billion people being tortured forever for not being able to believe something? Would that bother you? Would you be able to stand it? Question: how can you call yourselves a good person and be okay with it? So I have a question for Christians. Do you worry about the Islamic hell? Do you? Why not? According to everything I've heard, the Islamic hell is worse than your hell, the Christian hell, a lot worse. And not only will atheists be writhing in agony in the fires of this hell forever, but so will you. But if you don't worry about this much more terrible hell, why do you think an atheist is concerned when you threaten atheists with hell? Why do you think that would concern us at all? If I threaten you, oh, you're going to go to the Islamic hell one day, do you think you're going to suddenly want to believe in Islam? Why do you do this to atheists and think it's going to make us suddenly believe? Comment made by one of my friends about these two assholes who killed an innocent man just because he dared to go jogging while being black. I like the comment too. These two God-fearing men were only trying to protect their neighborhood. Yeah, because joggers are so threatening. But that's not the point of my video. I actually have a point having to do with religion. What Victoria Wilson wrote about how eventually God may impose his own justice as well. And my comment is, God's justice for cold-blooded killers is exactly the same as the treatment I, as an atheist, will receive just for not being able to believe something. Yeah, I wouldn't call that justice. That my punishment just for not being able to believe something would be exactly the same as what God would do to Ted Bundy, for example. As if Donald Trump isn't repugnant enough, now he has religious so-called holy men. I'm sorry, you have to be pretty corrupt to kiss Donald Trump's ass for God, praying over him. Oh Lord, give this great man sent by God the wisdom to continue to steer our country straight to the fires of hell. Oh, nasty. And what an affront to our founding fathers and everything they stood for and everything they fought to make this country be. I'm repulsed. We have separation of church and state in this country. Trump violates that. And I'm sorry, there's no religious bone in his body. The only God that thing worships is the creature that stares back at him in the mirror. He worships himself, and everything he does is to benefit himself.